Hello everybody out there in YouTube. Yeah, we're going to do my new comic book day haul. So let's start with what I'm probably going to read first, which is probably not what you think, because I've been talking about it for a little while. We're going to go with this one, The Joker number 5. Oh, glare. Ooh, so much glare. Francavilla cover, artwork in this. James Tynion doing an awesome job writing. I love Francesco's artwork ever since I discovered his artwork in Afterlife with Archie. That was the first thing I ever got with his, and I was like, it's the Archie comic, Zombie Apocalypse Archie, and then I seen the artwork, and I was like, okay, I'm getting this. So I've been a huge fan of his ever since. So definitely getting that one. See what else we got. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 119, cover A. Been enjoying this. It's a bit of nostalgia. Sorry for the glare. I'm going to try to figure this out. There we go. Bit of nostalgia. And I've been loving it. I've been loving the story. I've been loving the artwork. Oh, this is Eastman and Campbell. Oh, this has changed. Okay. Well, Sophie Campbell is still doing the artwork, but... Or was she doing that one? I think so. Okay, nothing's changed. No, something has changed because Kevin Eastman was not doing the story before. That's right. We have Nightwing 82. I've heard people say good things. Ooh, big reveal last issue. Oh, man. It was a shocker. I've heard that people have said this has been good the whole run. Like the whole run of Nightwing, which is rare these days because a lot of people, it goes up and down, it's positive, negative, all that good stuff. But Bruno, Redondo, great artwork. Tom Taylor is apparently a big deal right now. I don't think I've ever read anything by Tom Taylor, but I am loving the story in this Nightwing. He's doing it justice. Another book that I'm really, really excited to read is the new Transformers, number 32. I have been loving this. This is just big old dump of nostalgia. And I'm going to start getting as many back issues of Transformers as I can at some point. Build that collection up. But I've been enjoying having it in my pool, reading it. Also, big nostalgia. G.I. Joe, number 284. Absolutely love this cover. This cover is absolutely fucking phenomenal. I've been seeing this cover and I've been waiting for it to come in the pool, and I'm really happy I've got it. Tons of nostalgia in this for me. Loving that book too. Thor is back, and I have Thor 15, of course. If you followed my channel last time I was on YouTube, which I never should have deleted in the first place, but Thor number 15, I pulled Thor then, I will pull Thor forever. That's a classic cover right there. Fight between Thor and Captain America, hitting the shield. Gotta love it. I heard Donny Cates is writing it. I don't know who that is. I heard he's a very good writer though. Bandini, we'll have to see on the artwork. The cover art is by Oliver Coipel, and I love his artwork. His artwork is incredible. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. Sorry, pissing at my cats because they're getting into the trash. What? What is in the trash can that is so important? Come here. Come here. Come here. Nah, you ain't gonna do it. Alright. This is a Star Wars, but it's not the regular series. It is a one-shot. This is Trust Issues, the Jabba the Hutt one-shot. As soon as I seen they were coming out with the Bounty Hunter one-shots, I was like, oh, gotta get that. And especially when I seen that one was Jabba, had to get it. Whatever it is, I hope it gets you. This, I have been waiting for. Moon Knight number 1. Love Moon Knight. Huge Moon Knight fan. Cappuccio, I remember from his time on Spiderman, when I was reading Amazing Spider-Man way back when. Ooh, singing my stuff. That was horrible. So this should be interesting. The cover art is by Steve McNiven, who I'm a big fan of as well. I also have another one that I think, if I did it right, and if Midtown told me correctly, and if I did it right, that the Ramita cover, if it's still in stock, should be in my next pull, and it should just be charged on my next pull. And I definitely grabbed it. I love John Romita Jr.'s artwork. We have Flash number 772. Wally is running through time, trying to straighten everything out, because that is every Flash ever. Every Flash movie, every Flash comic, every Flash TV show. Barry or Wally or someone who is a oh God, what do you call it? A speedster goes through time to try to fix things that they shouldn't probably be fixing at all. Out. There. That's how you solve that problem. Just shut the door. And then I have this, the 2021 Flash Annual. Maybe I didn't shut it as good as I thought it did. Either that or they're getting smarter. DC Flash Annual 2021. It's an annual. Should be a one story. Actually, I heard I'm supposed to read this and then read this, because this is the end of the last story arc. It continues. So it's not just a one-shot story and then this picks up new story arc. So that's how we're going to have to do that. And then this is something new. Every time, this is my first Dark Horse book that I've ever pulled, I think, for anything. But secondly, it's also my first Neil Gaiman book that I've ever pulled. Neil Gaiman has never been doing anything. When I had a pull, I think last time he wasn't doing anything. I completely missed Sandman. That was years ago. I should have got into that, but didn't. Probably will. If I run across it, I'll pick it up. But this is Volume 2 of Norse Mythology. I love Norse Mythology. I'm really, really big into that stuff. And check it out. I mean, everybody says Neil Gaiman's an incredible writer. I haven't got to actually read anything. I've had plenty of people who have read this stuff, and tons of people, books, comics, whatever, they all say it's incredible. So I'm going to give it a shot. I should probably not be disappointed. The art looks really good too, and I love Norse mythology. So how can you lose? You're winning 3 ways there. It's number 2. It sucks that I didn't know about this before, or I would have number 1, but you know how that goes. You will always get number 1 later. And this time, this is the only Spidey book that I have in this pull, and this is Sinister War number 1. I have never actually pulled any events. None. Axis, didn't get it. I mean, this is the only thing, Sinister War is the only thing that I've ever pulled. I also am going to be getting The Trial of Magneto. I'm going to read both these and hope they aren't a giant waste of money and a giant waste of time. And the story is by Nick Spencer. Art is by Mark Bagley. I like Mark Bagley's artwork. I know that. Story by Nick Spencer, I'm really not digging too much. This is it's kind of like a thing where I'm just not liking his storytelling. I don't know why. I can't quite pinpoint it. I think it's just not hitting me. There's nothing that's just hitting me. Was it Chameleon Conspiracy one shot? That was actually really good, and I think that also was Nick Spencer. But I think all the other regular issues that I've read of his, and yeah, I mean, it was all right. But all right for me with Spiderman is not good, because he's always been my favorite. That's it for my pull for this 2 weeks. Let's see. As far as Spidey goes, though, I saw on Instagram Patrick Gleason put up a variant cover that he's doing for Spider-Man 75. So I was like, oh, that's dope. So I have to get that. So I 100% just went on, what do you call it? Midtown and pre-ordered it because I'm getting that cover. That cover looks really, really great. I love the whole web effect. That's really cool. And then I noticed that it said that issue, apparently, someone named Zeb Wells, I don't know this person, I've never read anything by them, is taking over writing for Spider-Man. And Patrick Gleason is going to take over the art for The Amazing Spider-Man. So we're getting a new creative team on Amazing Spider-Man, which I'm guessing is because people were not enjoying Nick Spencer's writing on Amazing Spider-Man. He was just not hitting it for anybody. I've heard a lot of people say that. And I'm kind of right there with you. I'm picky about my Spider books. You're either hitting it out of the park or you need to go. Like, that's pretty much it. There's no middle ground for me with Spider-Man. Like anybody else, I can kind of warm up to maybe have down, up and down, kind of stuff. But with Spider-Man, this is my favorite. You need to be hitting all the time. And Patrick Gleason on art, that's going to be great. I don't know what his interiors are going to look like. I've just seen the number 55 cover that everybody gets slabbed. That does look incredible, but it's new, slabbed, and maybe if it was signed. Well, if it was signed, I'd definitely get it slabbed, and that would be a keeper. Never go anywhere book. But with stuff like that,